goodness.
Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Oh, yeah, just for me, I'm walking. Thank you for the company. I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking. So happy to be walking, happy to be walking. Thank you for the company. Walking, yes indeed, I'm walking. Oh yeah, just for me, I'm walking. Thank you for the company. I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking, I'm walking. So happy to be walking, happy to be walking. Thank you for the company. Walking, yes indeed, I'm walking. Oh yeah, just for me.
Great Rising, y'all.
Thank you.
Oh, let me check these cameras. Great Rising, get your mats, get your weights.
I'm walking, so happy to be walking.
Jump on your bikes. I'm saying, how outside the line am I on these cameras? So I don't think I'm too much outside. The lines. Okay, I know you already started. Hey, Smith is coming on to talk about tiki. I have to take it upstairs. I have one upstairs, the one with shea butter that I put on my feet before I walk. But sometimes I use this Tiki House hemp lotion, and I like that. I just have it down here for you guys. So that's where it is. Okay. I must have made my screen dark because for some reason Facebook is dark this morning. And I tagged my daughter because she loves Eugenia's stuff. So there's that. Yeah, it's a lot with the cameras. There's those times I wish I had a grandchild, you know? Oh, they would know about cameras. They would know about everything. We would have been filming and acting in things that I wrote. Just like I wanted to do for all the foster care kids I wanted. Okay. All right. Facebook is dark and YouTube, perfectly light, is crooked. But as my daughter says, Mommy, that's what they want. They want to see that you're like a regular person, exercising like this ain't no Hollywood set. Hold on, y'all. So, I invited my daughter because I'm just going to call her Regina. Regina has this facial thing she wanted me to try. Y'all keep going. I gotta check out something. When I come on Facebook, when I go on YouTube and I see my desk with all the stuff piled on it. But man, I didn't do that camera right. Oh, great ride isn't y'all? Guess who went roller skating last night? I'll post a little video, a little snippet. Oh, but I feel good all over. Oh, I'm telling you. Oh. Hey, the first day of November, my birthday month. I'm claiming 65 now. Who'd have thunk? 34, 35-year-old self me said, listen, you gotta exercise. And I said, exercise? Well, how am I gonna exercise? I said, you're gonna walk. And you're gonna take these vitamins, which at that time was B12. I've added, at the time, B12, cod liver oil, and C. And you're going to make it to this point. And I said, exercise, I'm going to. So you're going to walk. And whenever, I like playing, at that time I like playing handball and paddleball. And you play paddleball. And you walk. It was never for basketball, nothing like that. I like the feel of whacking something real hard and hitting that wall and coming back to you, and then you connect again in that energy. Whew. Anyway, I gotta keep it clean. So, that's what I did. I listened to 34, 35-year-old me, and I'm here. And then I retired, but I went straight to the gym. I always wanted to, that was it. I wanted to get my back muscles and stuff like that. Of course, I walked on the treadmill and was on the bike and blah, 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 blah. And here I am. The greatest gift to myself. That's why I walk. I love me. I expect from me, and I produce for me. And that's it. I'm happy for my birthday. For me, how I lived, how I got to this point. Proud of it. Listen, when I get off that exit ramp, and it's just me and me, we're going to have the best time ever until it's just my matter and my energy separated. But until we get separated, we got excellent, wonderful memories. Now, I know y'all understand what I'm talking about. I know y'all talking about whether you're going to go to hell or ghetto heaven. Whew. I sure hope my grandmother didn't command her energy leave this earth. And now she up in ghetto heaven. Ain't nothing changed. White people heaven, this is white people down here. Ain't nothing changed. But I'd rather stay down here as energy. To respond if my bloodline call me and do what I can do. Or warnings or redirects. Happens all my life. And so I get excited about that. Like, comment, share, tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend. Yes. What came on me this morning? I tried to keep my lies to my daughter very limited. I never taught her to lie for me. I never. You know, like back in the day, when the phone used to ring and they said, oh, tell them I'm not here, I'm not here. And they said, my mother said I'm not here. I mean, my mother says she's not there. Here. Anyway, I probably don't know the words because I never uttered them to my daughter. I said, hang up. She said, Mommy. I said, hang up. Then I said, don't answer the phone. I never trained her to lie for me. But I know I've sat and watched parents train their kids to lie. And then when they become adults, they can't understand why they're such liars. Duh. But my father, who y'all know was a Muslim, he used to always, in the final call, used to always say that pork, the poisonous pork, is maggots. Is literally maggots. And it always had a picture of pork with the maggots on top. And I was like, oh, my father would say, that's what it is. It's full of maggots. Okay? That was the Muslim cult. So then I go down south to the South Carolina Baptist cult. And I see pork. So I said to them, oh, y'all eating that? That's full of maggots. So of course, they looked at me like I had 4 heads. And they said, girl, that pork ain't got no maggots. I said, no, it has maggots in it. I saw it. We used to get the final call. And right there in the meat and maggots and the whole articles about how the pork was maggots. So my cousin said, Vicky, flies make maggots. A fly has to land on the meat. Maggots are what comes out of the eggs of the flies that lay it on the meat to eat the meat, to break down the meat, or whatever, decay or whatever it is. You can leave pork out, it'll go bad like any other food, but unless a fly lands on it, it will not create maggots. So see, that was something else I had to swallow. So I got ripped for that in South Carolina, being so stupid though, knowing that maggots, I don't know maggots come from flies. And I was like, thanks, Dad. Thanks. Thanks. Now I'm labeled as totally stupid. And of course, that's why the boys had to clean out the garbage pails. Because when you put the garbage in there, they didn't use plastic bags so much like they do now. The flies would come and lay the maggots and you'd have to rinse out the garbage. So they knew where maggots came from. So other than Santa Claus, which I went to her and apologized for, told her we got caught up in the madness like everybody else. But it's not true. And when she said, we don't got no chimney, I should have let it go then. But I was with the herd. I was raised sitting in the pew to be a sheep. So I sheeped. No, that doesn't matter. And I said, no, I ain't doing that. I'm taking credit for it. I bought it. Ha! 'Tis me. 'Tis me. Not a white guy. 'Tis me. And you have no idea how African American kids feel. All of me is thinking that a white guy. That's why they can't understand when you say, no, we don't have no money. I spend it on Christmas. They're like, how do you spend it on Christmas? Didn't that white guy come and give us everything for free? And you don't understand why they lie. They give it for free. So, I thought about that. That was a biggie for my father. It was a bad introduction for me to go down south and carry that horrible lie. Colts. Colts. When they want to control you to do something, they will lie. That's why this whole GOP, Q, Tea Party, conservative, just all lies. They're hurting the sheeps. They're hurting the sheeps. That's another lie. I remember when I used to sit in my grandmother's Baptist cult and hear the story about how the shepherd, when he was out with 100 sheep, this must be in Baptist training, this story, because I've heard it come out of other cult leaders, convicts, cult leaders. I heard it come out of the devil's mouth. If a shepherd is shepherding, and one sheep got away, he would leave the 95 and go looking for the one. Like, oh, wow. So that one is important. And then as I got older, people said, why do you only look for that negative remark? Why, all the other remarks, all the comments can be good, but you seek out that one negative one. People say, why do you do that? Why you trained in the pew? The 99 sheep don't mean shit. I was taught sitting in the pew. It was the one that left the herd that you go after. No shepherd would do that bullshit. Honey, that one is gone. Or make its way back, or good luck to it, or come around or something. But he ain't leaving his sheep behind to go after that damn one. Bullshit. He can lose 5 in the process of trying to get 1. It was like that woman that I read about, 6 kids. Little boy playing with the ball, shouldn't have been in the subway, but he jumped down and she jumped down. He'd have been gone. I'd have cried. I'd have been mad for letting him bring that ball down there, but hell no, I wouldn't have jumped down behind that one knowing that there was 5 left. But she said in the pew. And the pew told her to pick the 1 over the many. No. 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 No, that's bullshit cult talk. So I thought about that and my father adult lies. Ha ha! Y'all see who I got on? I was like, what earrings? Earrings. Earrings. Earrings make my heart sing. I said, what earrings am I going to wear with my Stacey Abrams shirt? And something said, always gold, honey. You wear gold. You wear gold. And my cousin sent me these gold earrings, which are fun. I'm enjoying them in the morning. My cousin is so busy working, so busy doing her marketing, so busy doing her thing. Like I said, I'm going to email her and have her invoice me my Thanksgiving and Kwanzaa earrings before she get too many orders, you know? You get too many orders, you ain't getting nothing. Yes. So that's what I'm saying is, just tell the truth. And I had another thought. Just did about what if my daughter had been a boy, he'd have been raised the same way. They said, oh, a mother, she raises her children to be someone just texted me, but sorry, I'm online. She raised her son to be a daughter. I was like, wow. I raised my daughter to survive in this world and to teach her things that I know and how to maintain a quality of life while she's in this human body. And I would have taught it this whether it was a boy or a girl. We'd have still preferred to spend Sundays at the museum than on the pew. I listen to gospel music. That was my way of staying in the cult, of being cult accepted. And I just said, Christian, because that's all you need to stay in the cult. You gotta have key things, key words. But I'd have raised my son the same way. To be a decent human being, take care of yourself. I've raised them. I have mentored. I have companion. I have other kids. And the same thing. Every one of them, everyone, regardless of race, creed, or color, knew that they were going to have a higher education. Spent a lot of time at the library with me. Had a library regiment. Took books home regularly. Free books. See, when I couldn't afford I couldn't afford to buy my daughter books, but I could afford to stop by the library. Check them out and return them. She said, Mommy, what you bringing me home? Like, books. I said, yay. I stopped at the library. And you still should be doing that. Ooh. It's a half break, y'all. Water.
Thank you for the company. I'm walking. So happy to be walking. Happy to be walking. Thank you for the company. Walking. Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Oh yeah, just for me, I'm walking. Thank you for the company. I'm walking. So happy to be walking. Happy to be walking. Thank you for the company. Walking. Yes, indeed, I'm walking. Oh yeah, just for me, I'm walking. Thank you for the company. I'm walking. So happy to be walking. Happy to be walking.
Hey, y'all.
Thank you for the company.
I got to put on my fan. by this window. And I got my little fan on. Sister is working up a sweat. Hey, y'all. Ooh, let me show y'all the water. Yeah, I'll be putting up. Thanks for coming on the walk. Hey, Smith, you waving? 5 minutes, I'm here. Okay, okay. Hey, y'all. I'm showing you my water. I'm showing you my water. I can't correct my YouTube camera yet. It's still crooked. I drink water, not the big ones like I did in the summertime, but I do have my water before. Hold on, y'all. Let me fix my pants. Okay. Here we go. Yes. Like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend. And we're going to have the creator of Tiki Apothecary on in a bit. And I tagged my daughter because I need to, well, I'll talk about it when she comes on. Because just that quick, I did it last night, and just that fast, I could tell el difference. Okay. I could be a little slow this morning because I did roller skate, and though I only roller skated for like 25 minutes, or 20 minutes, we can't seem to get there enough time for me to boot up. Hey, someone else came through. Wait a minute, let me see what this is. Y'all keep walking. Hey, Diane. Okay, Smith, you here? You gotta wave. Hey, Diane, thanks for coming on the walk. You gotta wave. And then I accept your wave. Because I didn't tag you. Smith. Let's see. How you do this? How you do this? Okay. That's not it. Here we go. I'm here. I like a comment. You gotta wave. I don't know how to tell you to do that. So, that's what we're going to talk about. I used it last night because usually when Smith sends me my package, I take out this honeysuckle, shea butter, something else. I'm not going to say all the ingredients because I don't know. And my daughter usually goes for the face creams and stuff. I'm old. And to my thinking, no matter what I put on this face, I'm still old. But I can be old with shiny skin. So, I don't know. We have that. And, we'll see. Oh, yes. So that was a little embarrassing. Cult lies. And the fact that we want a whole country run on cult lies. Can you imagine people running around that maggots, pork makes maggots. Maggots are babies from flies. But then you wonder why we can be so easily manipulated or lied to. Easy peasy, bubble beasy. They do it all the time. They do it all the time. And it's embarrassing because the truth is always going to be the truth. You can set pork out now, unless it's by a window where a fly comes in and lands on it, it ain't going to make no maggots. But that's cult control. Lies, manipulation. You don't understand. I listen to true crime all the time, and women are being killed at an alarming rate. But they don't care, because most of them come up through cults. And they said, fine, that's the way it goes. Till death do us part. And even some of the ones that said, she knew she was gonna kill him, or he was gonna kill her. She knew it. I was like, with a dog, with a gun. Hell, take it back to my mother's days. With a pot of water boiling with the line in it. And how about nowadays? They got many organizations. How about just leave, go underground? But cults don't teach you that. Cults teach you to stay until you die. Like it teaches you to go after that one. I'll never forget that. They said she had 5 or 6 kids left. And I could hear them in the cult, her cult church. Oh, wonderful woman. She sacrificed her life to save one of her kids. And then the whole pew is filled up with crying kids. What the hell about these? What about them? Why didn't she stop and say, I got 5 or 6 left? Cults don't teach you to do that. Cults teach you to go after the one and screw everybody else. That's why you always go for the bad comment, the one bad comment. 100 good comments. The only one you care about is the one bad one. Because of your pew training. Your pew training. I had to put L, he made a comment. He works in Washington with kids that are bad gangs and different things. He goes to all these meetings and stuff like that. He's working on his master's, or he has his master's degree. And he put in a post about the parents of the kids and the kids. And I was like, wait a minute. Back it up. That came from the pew. How can you, I didn't put all this because there was a little comment. But I remember when I was in Mount Vernon, there would be 3 churches next to each other, all having Christ or Jesus' name on it somewhere, and they never interacted. You look inside, same pews or chairs or rows of chairs, same setup, same podium, same chairs of the leaders in the front. But they never intermingled. Now you want to know where gangs come from? Ask yourself, why have they never intermingled? Because each one is telling the other one, you're not the true one. You're not the true church of. We're the true church of. That's gang violence right there. That's gangs. That's gangs. You don't intermingle. You give to a leader. It's just a group of you. And you're the true ones. The true ones. But you don't understand where gang violence comes from, where gangs form from. They stop sitting in the pew with you and they form their own group, like you trained them, from when they came out the room. And they want their own leader, as you taught them, when you set them in the pew every Sunday and said, "That's our leader, son." That's our leader, son. I have no responsibility for you. He's the leader. You made gains. You didn't take him to the library, museum. You didn't make Sunday your afternoon, read a book, newspaper, sit on the lawn, do a science experiment, bake a cake, cook so. Oh, I forgot. The cult say on Sunday you can't do any of those things. Let me tell y'all how hard I used to work on Sunday when I wasn't working on Sunday. I'll say that again. I'll tell you how hard I work on Sunday when I couldn't work on Sunday. I couldn't wash clothes. I could cook, wash dishes, and serve everybody. But they didn't call that working. I couldn't wash clothes or work on Sunday, but I could clean the house, clean the stove, wash dishes, serve everybody, wash up the dishes after everybody. And I kept saying to myself, well, wait a minute. How are you saying we don't work on Sundays, but I'm freaking working? And right there in my face, and I would say that, and they would say, no, you ain't working. I know I'm just a teenager, but damn, I know what work is. And they would look at me, that coat would look at you dead in the face and say, nope, that ain't work. We don't work on Sundays. I should have known right there. I didn't know about cults. I'll tell you, I'll explain about it in the book. I didn't know about cults. But had I known about cults, I would know that's expected of them. You say one thing, but it's something totally different. You say one thing, but it's totally different. So, that's the state, and that's how our government wants to be run. There are people, GOPQ people, Tea Party people, conservatives. I don't know what you're saying, Smith. Okay, Smith, if you can't get in, I don't know. Everybody just waves and I put them on, or I tag them to start with. No worries. No worries. Because I don't even hear my daughter. She didn't pop one. So, it's a cult. Say one thing, do something different. And I'm proud to this day. And that's why I walk and exercise. And I'll put up my video. Because I'll tell you right now, I love this body. I'm so proud of this body. I ain't never bullshitted, ain't never lied. Could you get it? Could y'all do it? Cut it up, radioactive it. I just love it and be proud of it. I saw what the pew did. Did I ever tell y'all about Annette? I'm going to tell you from my perspective. Annette was so happy to be part of the breast cancer survivor. She didn't even have like a lump or whatever where her whole breast was taken off. But it was just enough for her to be in a clique. So if you want to know why we click and group, from out the womb, you're placed on the pew. You're taught that. Click, 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 click. So, and that's what I call it. I'm not part of the cancer survivors. I don't know anything about that. I don't have a lot of communications with cancer survivors. The ones that I have been in contact with, they're dead now. They're no longer survivors. Now, I could never get them to exercise or to eat better or to do anything because as long as they're in a group or in a clique, you know, what they understand is the medical side of it. You know, how you have to go to this doctor, and then he give you this, and he do that, and they all sit down together, and it's a wonderful conversation with the doctors and the medication and stuff like that. I don't know that. I said, hey, let's take a long walk. Let's set up a regimen where after you eat, we take a walk. And they said to me, my doctor said I can't exercise. Sorry. Cancer survivor, sorry. And I'm out. Not like I didn't try. And I meet another one, cancer survivor. Oh, maybe get some strength back in that arm on that side. You know, I got a membership to the gym. I can bring you on. No, my doctor said, no, I can't do that. My doctor said I can't do it. Sorry. Did I move on? Next thing I know, they did. But Annette couldn't wait to be a part of that because her supervisor was a cancer survivor. She had her whole breast, an Italian woman, she had her whole breast removed. And Annette, she was so proud of her cancer survivors group. She always wore her pink ribbon and put it over her breasts. I have never put a pink ribbon on my breast ever because I always look at it as a target, saying, cancer, come here. I never used it. I never targeted myself. But Annette, she was so proud. She was so proud that she was in this group. And when they got together, they were so proud. And I was like, well, why don't you become part of a book club? A walking club, a biking club. But she was so proud. So, after she had her surgery and half the breast removed and all that stuff, and years go by, and it comes back. It comes back. And what an eye-opening experience for me working in the hospital, because when Annette's cancer came back, they did the same thing, the radiation treatment. But working at the hospital, in the accounts receiving department, they didn't give a damn. If she had to go early for chemotherapy or whatever, They wanted to know if she'd come back to work. When she had to change her schedule for chemotherapy, they switched her lunch too early to have anything to eat. There'd be a restaurant open and they told her walk around the corner. I couldn't get her exercise, but they got her walk around the corner. And then we made a fuss and said, what kind of fuck shit is this? She's an employee here, you're a damn hospital. You gotta know how sick she was. But they never took her sickness seriously. So, and that supervisor said, how did your cancer come back? My cancer ain't come back. Go home and get all your medication and bring it to me. Let me see what you got. So Annette goes home and gets all her medication. And the supervisor says, well, do you have this? Aren't you taking this medication? I don't see this medication. To my understanding, it was supposed to be some medication that you take while radiation, chemotherapy, whatever, to protect the organs that are not affected, but to protect the good organs from radiation. So I don't know how you do that, but anyway. So they said, well, that's why I came back and that's why you're sick in it. You never got that medication. And then we knew anything, Annette was dead. Supervisor's still alive. What an eye-opener for me. So, no. I'm going to continue to exercise, work out, and take my vitamins, and keep a good, positive, mental, creative attitude, and keep good vibes, and stay away from them, from that profession. Because everybody I know with titties and wombs missing, they had till the day they died. Oh, they was all into the medical stuff. I mean, I could hear them talking with about medication so zealously is the word. Like they doctors themselves. Here, did you take the so-and-so? And such and such and such. Nobody say anything about good eating. You look at them putting shit down their throat. They ain't gonna go and get no juice or vitamins. They're gonna cheat. They're gonna cheat. Whew. I'm gonna see your message, Diane, before Facebook shuts me off. Let's get our weights in. And I'm telling you, these little basic finger exercises, I noticed how easy it was for me to control my baby gait when I was skating yesterday. But guess what? I did a lot less baby time gait. I put it to the side of me, and there was places I was skating that was open, and I just balanced myself. But see, I don't shock myself. I don't like dive like straight in the water. I stop, put my toe in, let my body know what we're going to expect as far as the temperature is concerned, calculate all that, and then I get into the water. So you see, that's how I'm doing with skating. And Eric said, how long will you have the baby gate, Vicky? I said, until I go. 15. Neither up or down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, on Wednesday we'll be back at Planet Fitness. They moved the Planet Fitness to a bigger location, airy, ventilated, and we are going tomorrow to register. Whew. Well, it's been 3 years since I've been to the gym. Okay, 15. Pump it up, not up, nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And one split luck. Yeah. Another successful walk.
Oh, yeah. Yes, indeed.
How quick?
Oh, yeah. Yes,
How quick was that walk, y'all? Like, comment, share, tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend to come on the walk, honey. We don't talk too much meditation here. We just move and get blood and oxygen to all the important spots. Yeah! I'm gonna have to get Tyrone to come out here. Tighten up. Hey! Good morning, Vicky. Oh, it's raining there in Canada? Thanks. I want to enjoy my day, Diane. It's dark here. I don't see Ross. Probably could be raining here. Like, comment, share. Come on. Let's drink our water.
So happy to be born.
I tell you. Whew. I'll put up the pictures. It was so much fun roller skating. It was so much fun. I took pictures, but I thought I was poised in my picture, looking regal on my roller skates, and I just looked like a dumpy old woman on roller skates. But in my mind, in my head, I was regal. I stood tall on my roller skates. What I did get out of last night's skate was the fact that I ordered skates for myself because I need more ankle support than the rink skate is going to give me, and we need to start breaking in, skates that we're going to wear. So that's what I got from last night's skate, besides fun. And Eric asked me, he said, Vicky, what is your ultimate goal? I mean, he's teaching me to skate, but if I'm just going to hold on to skate around the rink, I really don't have to hire him to coach me. And he said, what's your ultimate goal? What do you want to do? And I said, I just want to shuffle. This thing I see them do, like this, and you do your feet back and forth, and you do like that, and then you shuffle your feet back and forth. So he showed me the move. And I was like, that's it, Eric. Ultimate. I just want to come on adult skate night and be able to rock out, do my little shuffle all around, getting into the disco music, shuffling all around, bopping. That's all I want to do. And he said, okay, when you come on Monday, I'll start teaching you to shuffle. I was in heaven. I don't want to rush the week because I got a lot of stuff I got to do. But boy, Monday's working out to be the best day. Well, I like Mondays anyway, but the best day of the week. I'll just be known as that old lady that comes to the rink, puts on her stuff, shuffles around, because I can't get down to the disco music like I want to, but I can shuffle, I can bop, I can shuffle, I can bop, I can shuffle, I can bop, Yeah, I can do that well into my 90s. So Eric said he gonna put on the music next Tuesday, and we're gonna get a little shuffle and bop going. Yay! So that's why I'm happy. I'm happy about life. This matters to me. This my business. I be minding my business. And if you mind your business, you be working out, drinking good, taking your vitamins. I know that's another thing you get from the pulpit. Perfect. No such thing. Excuse me. If you're looking for perfection, then you're looking for judgment. That's what the meaning of perfection should mean. Judgment. Hey, I don't know what you're saying, Smith. Let me see. Don't worry, I'm here every day. Don't worry, I'm here every day. Oh, amen, yay! Schmidt is in my amen corner. Yes. So I'm going to learn to shuffle and bop starting next Monday. So that's my goal. So I think, I don't know how he can do it. He said I have to give up the baby gate. You take my baby gate away. Well, we'll find out what's up with Smith and see if we can rebook her. We almost finished, y'all. Let's knock this out. I'm not tech savvy, Smith, so if I had to do something to get you on, we'll have to figure that out because I don't know what it is. I know my cousin just came on. Rosalind, she just waved at me. And that's it. Oh, with my cousin, I had to tag you, but I didn't tag you, Smith. Because I thought you could wave, but I can tag you. Anyway, almost finished. Hey, y'all. Ooh.
I'm walking, so happy to be walking.
Thanks for coming on the walk. Like, comment, share, tell uncle, tell auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend. Like, comment, share. Smith, hey, good morning. I will text you. Thanks for coming on the walk, everybody. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself.
Yes, indeed. I'm walking. Oh, yeah, I'm walking.